Hello, everyone. How are you? Let's see. I see Texas Raider. Hello, Chris. And Troy Sutton. Hello. And let's see. Uh, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job. Mama Carolyn. Oh, and Heather at Heaven's Fire. Reverend Joe. Hello, everyone. Oh, 13 above. That's good. That's good. Let me see. Um, link copied, paste, post, and pin. If anyone would like to join me up here, I would very much appreciate it. Oh, I saw you. I was trying to get everything set up.
Hey, what can I say? I had to flash you. With the flashlight,
With
that
the
is.
flasher.
Just to be clear, so everybody's not going like, oh my gosh. Yes,
And
welcome,
here we
welcome to
are.
Late Night with the Night Shift. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
All right, so
Oh, let me see if I can. Yeah, that's probably better, right?
I can't.
oh yeah.
I can't see chat.
You can't be who?
That's all right. I'll pop it out. I can't see
She can't
chat.
see chat.
I'll
Oh,
get it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can pop it
Oh,
out.
okay. Hello, Karma. Wow. Everybody's here. It's so good to see everybody.
You've got a lot tonight.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you, guys. I love you all. You know that.
All right.
I'm going to shut that down.
I'm just fiddling with my chat box.
And okay. I'm going to make that a little bigger so I can see the chat. Okay. I think I'm set. So,
hello, Miss
how
Karma.
have you guys been?
Okay, there's a crazy delay going on.
There's a who? There's a what?
Oh, Mama Carolyn, I'm up here in Massachusetts. Central, kind of south central Massachusetts.
Not what I
You
want.
Not
forgot
too
your
far
light.
from the Connecticut
You
border.
forgot your light again, Miss Lori, because you're dark.
Am I dark? I'm sorry. I moved. We were messing around with stuff over here yesterday, and I ended up moving my light.
Let's see. I want to go here.
I was playing with
Here.
my camera earlier, trying to get it, and I couldn't figure out why it was so dark. Is that a little better? No, that's not really better, is it? Oh. Oh, don't shine in my eyeballs, please. That would not be good.
Then you'll just see spots.
Yeah, I don't want spots in front of my eyes.
Oh, Soraya came home
That's
with a guitar today, and she won't tell me anything other than it's not electric.
Do what? Oh, okay. On the guitar.
Yes. So she did bring it home, but she won't tell me anything other than it's a classical guitar. So
Well, then it should be an acoustic. Yes, Faith. Do you need
That's
to go
my
out
guess.
already? Oh my God.
Yeah, classical guitar is always acoustic, I think.
she's taking a new class in school.
Ah.
So I signed the permission slip for it this morning, and she came home with it today.
All right. I better
I
go
don't know.
let her out. Shall
I
return.
don't think that's okie dokie. We'll be here.
Do you normally have one behind you that's on, Lori?
I wonder if I could turn that one. That one's usually really bright.
That'll work.
Is that? Yeah, now it's right behind my head.
But you're still really dark. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's so dark. It's definitely not working there. I have to put it on. Ah, no, not in the
Yeah,
eyeballs.
don't make yourself see spots. That's not fun.
This clamp on this lamp is really tight. Okay, why aren't you going in there?
Hi, Nanny Tim.
Because
Chris will
Hi,
be back.
Nanny
He wants
Tim.
to go let Faith out.
my hands. Oh, that's why. There's a bar right there, and it happens to be right where I want to put the lamp. It's just under the edge of the table. Okay. Now.
Good night, Nanny Tim.
This is not helping very much at all.
That's weird because normally we can see you really good, and tonight we're just.
I know. I don't know. I was messing with my camera today, still trying to get it to work right, and I can't seem to figure out why I can't take pictures still, which is a pain. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. Is that any better? Of course, I'm wearing a dark sweater, so a sweatshirt. I don't know. I'm going to move over this way. I think that's helping. I'm going to shut that lamp off behind me. Because I don't think that's helping. It's putting too much contrast. I don't know. Maybe I can, I don't know if I can change my settings. On my camera. No. I don't think so. Nope. It's not going to let me change my settings on my camera.
That's all right. We can see you.
It's fine. Oh, well. It'll be okay. Anyway, 2 hours later, Ace being funny.
Ah, man, you need to go put on some white, like a white shirt, because you're so dark. You've gone to the
Okay,
dark side.
fine.
She
You
was
went
I'll
trying.
be back.
You went to the dark side.
She was trying to fix the light behind her and the light in front of her, and it just made it worse. So she turned the one off behind her, and yeah.
So we need to get her a spotlight.
Hi, Betty.
Or what is it? Those the people that have the YouTube, they've got the circle light or something.
Come here,
I can't
Grumpy.
think. Which one? It's not Boots, because Boots isn't grumpy.
He's the one that's grumping at me. Come here, Betty.
Oh, Boots, you need to come see me. Hi, Boots. Hi, buddy. How's the Boots tonight?
What?
He's like, really, Mom? You picked me up? A ring light. Yes, thank you.
All right, buddy. Oh, cause. Ouch. So I'm going to put you down and you're going to whine at me still.
That means I want a treat. I had to get up to get Faith a treat.
I'll do it.
And
for my
you've got
phone.
them spoiled to when they know when you sit there and you're doing this that you get that little can.
Yeah, all of the can is powder. I need to order them some more. Oh, that's a problem.
Okay. Is that a little better?
I reset my phone yesterday and I took off all my apps and started all again. And I don't have my Robus on my phone anymore. Earlier today, I realized, my mom realized that I was not attached to Life 360 anymore. So I had to download Life 360. And now I have to download Whisker. I can't give
No, actually, this lamp. I'm sorry. This lamp is usually over on the other side over there. Well, maybe that's the problem.
All right, please stand by, ladies and gentlemen, while we rearrange Miss Lori's room.
I know, and I thought I had it all set up and good to go.
I mean, you just look like, it's like, that's what it looks like.
It's not that bad.
Well, it looks like that. That's better.
You're just
Now, see, my camera can't even pick me up now.
That's not even fair.
how's that? Is that better?
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here
What
we
are
go.
you doing?
And now we're going to tell ghost stories.
No,
But wait,
that's
what
not.
is it? The shadow knows.
Who knows what lurks in the hearts and minds of men? The shadow do.
I got to show off a couple things here. So let me go here to here to, okay. So this one, if it'll do it, really kaposh. There he goes. Okay. So this is the one that I would use for special occasion, which will be in November, because as you can see, this one, the flag is at half mast, and her cowboy hat is off.
Your writing is just backwards, so it would be mirrored, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's everything backwards.
Let me
see if I can fix.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
Okay. So anyhow, she's got her cowboy hat down in all over her heart, and then the Texas flag is at half mast. And for those who don't know, this is the nose art off the plane that I was supposed to be flying on, and it was involved in an accident. So there's that one. And Bowen did that one for me. So thank you, Bowen. And then this one is the one that Lauren did for me earlier today. We just got to figure out how we can get Olive Drab back here, and we'll get on it. So,
Well, if
but
it's
anyway,
got a if okay, so what you've got now, like if you like screen printed that, you could put it on like a green shirt and it would come out.
an Olive Drab shirt, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would be perfect.
Well, in other words, kind of like, let me
'Cause,
see.
like you could take the color shirt that you have and like put it on your shirt, and as long as your white isn't translucent so you can't see through it, it should be okay.
So, like, stretch. Yeah. Oh, great. That's in the way.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one. Okay.
That should fix your background issues, but you just have to make sure that you don't have like a really see-through white, because that could make your white look green.
Ah. Okay. Back to normal. There we go. Yes, Faith, I'm done moving around.
Poor Pooch.
There. Now my face looks like I've got at least some color versus the over lighting of the overlord light of here.
Hold on a second.
Oh, she muted.
Oh, darn, we didn't get to hear her. She went.
Yeah, and I can't
I was just talking to hubby.
Oh, you were sending him sweet nothings, huh?
No, he was asking me a question about my
Wait a minute. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It was a question about supper.
It's late night, but it's not late night. We haven't hit midnight yet.
Oh God.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
If you
I
don't
really
believe
should go back and say hello to everybody.
yes,
Do you think?
please do.
Who did I miss? I said hi to you guys, and I think I said hi to Reverend Joe. And I said hi to Karma. Jovita. Hello, hello. Mama Carolyn. Ace.
Ace in the house.
And Ace is in the house. And the Langleys are here. Ace said I need a disco ball.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I can imagine. What's that?
That you're gonna say for tomorrow. Are you gonna open it early?
I don't know.
I don't care. Whatever you decide to do is fine with me.
But I have it here. I didn't forget this time. I put it in this room so that if for today or tomorrow, it's
Whenever
ready
you
to go.
decide to open it is fine with me.
Okay, well.
Hi, Nanny Tim.
And by the way, it's 37 here.
Well, it's supposed to be 50 tomorrow.
Oh, that was 10 minutes ago, and she's already gone to bed, probably. Oh, bummer.
We're finally above zero for the first time in like 2 weeks.
It went to 51 today.
Keep rubbing it in.
Wow.
We won't see
It's like
50
summertime.
until April.
Rubbing it in.
Oh.
And Rebecca, I said hi to Rebecca. That's everybody.
I did
I don't
talk
think I missed
to,
anybody.
I did
If
talk
I did,
to
I'm sorry.
T-Ray.
You talked to who?
T-Ray,
Okay.
you know.
And
He was like, you know how it is like going from night shift to day shift. Your body's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm so used to doing this, and he's like, yeah, he said he's been sleeping a lot, and then he did one short with Brenda, which was funny because he kept hearing something behind him while he was editing a video, and he turned around and there's Brenda on the footboard of the bed,
I saw that
sitting there pawing
at the ceiling
the
fan.
pull string on the ceiling fan.
That's hilarious. Karma, come on up.
Yeah. Anybody else that wants to come up, join the fun. I don't see Joel and Lauren here yet.
Well,
and they sent everybody else.
They sure did.
Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it.
I show 11.
Or make sure to check your basement just in case Karma does decide to come up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it because I don't want her down there stranded in the basement with all the spiders.
And then you'll get the whole "can you chew gum and talk at the same time?" And if that doesn't work, then you could say, "Can you let me up and talk at the same time?"
Did you see Troy Sutton's comment?
She's trying to avoid the camera, so she tripped on the box.
Did you see Troy's comment about, are we going to break the record and go 7 hours tonight?
I hope not.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Late. I've got Mariah.
Well, I know you do, but you know, I've watched Miss Laurie's. You know, after I went to because I was asleep on panel.
I think she was on for a little over 2 hours, almost 2.5.
Yeah.
Really, you're kicking everything. You just kicked the box.
Hey, has she seen has she watched the Dino Fart lately?
Have you watched the Dino Fart lately?
No.
She smiled and said, "It will be a bit."
Karma's coming up in a bit.
Really? How do you get off on holding him for that long without him squirming? Come here, please. I gotta.
She's actually holding Boots.
Yeah, she's got Boots.
Look at that! Wow.
And
He just doesn't like Mom.
Just chilling away. Not even squirming.
I don't know how you can do that because he will not let me do that.
He just says, I like her hugs better, I guess.
Apparently.
I think so. Poor Heather. He's snubbing you.
I only go to her for treats. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, Reverend Joe. Thanks for dropping by.
Good night, Reverend.
If you don't fall asleep, definitely come back.
Wanda said, "Hello, Lori. You got to get an earlier time slot so I can be here." LOL. Hi, Wanda.
I know. Well, that's just it. Everybody's got all the good early spots. I have to take the dregs.
Really? She put you down and you're just going to stand right in front of me? I don't get it.
You just seemed so peaceful laying in her arms.
This is
if you pick her up,
you're not on camera.
If you pick him up, he's
Chris said you need
squirming to get away.
I'm good.
Oh, she's over that one now, huh? So I got to find another one.
Yes,
you
do need to find another one.
Did you show her the video of that one girl of the with the acoustic guitar?
I didn't. Let me see if I can find it.
she's really good as far as an artist. She has on her channel, she's got like several other different songs. But that one just has a
I don't know how
special
you can do that.
place for me.
Is this?
Who's that?
No, that's
Oh,
me. Hi, Tilly.
hang on.
Ba 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 ba.
Good boy.
Did I not? Did I say happy early birthday, Wanda?
Here's
Oh
Soraya.
yes, happy early birthday, Wanda. Absolutely. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Okay. He said one day you'll be able to play that. Oh. Come here, Boots. Come here, buddy. I had about 10 seconds. Come here. I think it's rubbing off.
Yes, I did, Wanda. I slept pretty good last night. Thank goodness.
Why is it when I'm looking for something, it's a needle in a haystack?
It's going to
Yeah,
take a
I
while
know.
to look.
Well, because I'm trying to find that channel that you're currently looking at.
Oh. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can resend it to you.
He's trying to
Well,
remember the
I
name.
guess no. Hang on, I'll just go to the message I sent you, and I can do it that
There
way.
you go.
Copy link. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I got it. Thank.
Okay,
Wanda says, "Happy early birthday, Chris."
Oh, thank you,
His birthday is
thank you.
at midnight.
Oh,
Which side are you going to go?
I don't know either.
I don't care.
There you go, Miss Lori. That's who it is.
Let me
Let's go.
bigify you.
Let me get the
I
phone
should-
over.
Gabriella Quevedo.
Yep.
And I mean, she's I don't know her or anything about her, but she's really a good guitarist. And
I didn't do that.
As soon as Boots saw himself in the camera, he took off.
Well, I think she was like, once she realized that she was big, she decided that she was going that way. Because
I
he
was-
just walked
Maybe
back
that
in
was it.
towards her.
But it seemed like he decided to go take off as soon as it was bigified.
Yeah, no, Soraya saw herself and that was it. She put the cat down and went that way. I said, I didn't do it.
Let's see here.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Chris?
Oh, nothing.
Boots decided to cause drama.
Who, me?
Or was it? No, Boots.
Oh,
No, Soraya put Boots down and then ran that way because she thought I did it. I said, I didn't do that.
She didn't want to be on camera.
She doesn't want to be
I didn't even think about that. I was trying to bigify Boots.
Come here.
Being all snuggly. Because he's not usually snuggly.
that looks like Tilly.
No, it's actually Boots.
Oh, there. Okay.
It's Booties.
He's like, really?
She can get him to stay. I can't.
You got a cradle, like in your up here next to your body.
I'm trying.
Oh my gosh! See, look at that. Hi, Buds.
Hi, Boots.
He's like, really? See you in a bit, Reverend Joe. Look at the eyes, like
I know.
I'm
I
starstruck.
want out of here.
And there he goes.
Yep.
Silly Boots.
Oh.
Soraya's always carried him around like that, so I don't know if that's just her thing, but he doesn't let me do that. Really? Why are you whining now? Yes. I don't know. He's whining at me.
He's wanting the TREATS.
Come here, buddy.
That could be.
Come here.
Watch your back. You got one coming up.
That's Boots. That's who I
Yeah.
was after.
He's like, I'm going to get that hand yet.
Yeah. Right through that canvas. I've had a busy, wonderful day with my grandson today. We played all day. Gosh, I love having him here and hearing Granny all day.
Awesome.
That's good, Wanda. You can cheer each other up.
He's up in the window.
Silly Boots.
You've got Tilly's attention.
Tilly's like, what?
She's trying to get Boots to go into her room, and he's sitting up on the shelf looking outside.
Yeah, Faith's laying over here on the rug.
Staring at me. Can you see him? Yeah. Are you on your bed? Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize that you could see the front window from all the way in there. She moved her bed. It was in the middle of her room, and now it's like on the far wall that way, like straight that way through like this wall. And she can see him from her bed in the window.
Oh, a PSA for safety, by the way. I posted it on my Facebook page, but it's for women travelers or women who are in their vehicles by themselves. But basically, you take the seatbelt on the passenger side of the front one, of course, and you take it and you hold the little buckle that you clip into that's by the bottom of the seat, but no, you don't need to go out again. And you hold it in your hand and you pull the seatbelt all the way as far as it'll go until it stops, and then you take it and where the passenger door handle is, you feed it through the backside of the little pull bar that you close if you have one. And then bring it around, and then you buckle it in, and then you let it go, and it'll tighten up so that they can't open up the car door that much if they ever, if you're, because some cars have the automatic locks, but you have to be at least going maybe 10 or 20 miles an hour. But anyhow, just for those who are riding by themselves, it's a good PSA public safety announcement.
This morning I drove into Chisholm, and then I turned around and went back to the Mitchell Bridge because there was a work truck of some kind that had broken down, and they had like the orange cones out on the side of the highway and the emergency flashes on. And it was a feeling I couldn't shake of somebody sitting in their vehicle broken down, and it was below zero this morning. So I drove all the way back to see, and there was nobody in the car. So I ended up turning around and driving all the way back to Chisholm again. But it's like I've got hand warmers in my car, and somebody, being stuck on the side of the road below zero. Yeah.
Yeah. That's never a good thing.
That is so true, Wanda. That is so true, because tomorrow I would love to be able to see my buddy or my youngest grandson, but, I doubt that'll happen.
What are you doing? She went and hid in the box from you.
I see that.
She peeks out. Soraya comes walking in, and she goes back in. Miss Milk is hiding in the cardboard box.
Oh,
I can see it now. You need to get the presidential suite box, a refrigerator or a washer or dryer box.
Well, this one is.
Well, I'm talking about one of those huge ones, or
big.
Yeah. It's
It's
like,
bigger than
oops,
she is.
I'm busted. Look at them all. Like, oh,
Oh,
no,
it
no,
is another one.
that was Boots.
No, that was
Yeah.
He's up in the window.
Sitting
Oh.
like a human. He's sitting like a human. He's being weird.
No, I keep hitting buttons.
Come on, Dave. He's sitting like a. He was sitting like a human. He's not now.
Yeah, Boots hasn't moved.
Okay, so Boots has got boots on his rear legs, right?
He's got
Little paws, his front paws are a little bit
He's
white,
got-
and his back paws.
Okay.
he's got
and-
white feet.
Okay, so all right, he's got four on the floor.
Yeah.
And so
So does
Tilly,
Come here, Tilly.
Tilly's
Tilly's
got him
mostly
up
gray.
higher, right?
Oh, let go. Her feet are stuck. She's got bigger front white feet and the back feet.
And she's not gray. She's brown.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
you have
brown.
to understand.
Boots is gray.
See, yeah, well, in a really light,
He's
you can
darker
tell.
color.
Yeah, we'll see. But in a dark situation, it's kind of hard to determine the color. But in that light, you
Yeah.
can see.
Tilly's got the white like paint. It looks like she got too close to a paintbrush, so she's got white on her
Yeah.
forehead and on her
Right in the
nose.
front.
Oh, does that feel
Well,
good?
I'm still learning cat talk, so
Boots is gray. And then Mocha is brown too, but she doesn't have the white feet.
right. And Mocha was born first.
No, Tilly is the oldest. She was born in September.
Well, Dad, burn it. I thought Mocha was.
Boots and Mocha are litter mates. Tilly is their half sister.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No, so they were born on March 11th, and she was born on September 5th. So Tilly turned a year in September, and these guys won't turn a year until March.
Several days before me.
Oh, that's sad, Wanda. My daughter is my everything. I thank God I have her, and we're so close. She's so sad that she can't be here with Mama on my birthday. It's the first
Oh.
birthday since she was born that we won't spend together.
Well, then it's just going to have to be a day later, and that it'll happen then, hopefully. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, there's no law saying that you can't celebrate it when you can be together.
Yeah. After she has the baby and everything is back to normal again, you pick a day and do it.
Who is that? Is that Tilly?
No, that's Boots, and Chris is talking back to Boots. Oh my goodness! Come here, buddy. I'm trying to figure out where the noise is coming from.
Oh, boy.
You
We've.
do a very good cat, Chris.
Wow.
Oh, here comes
I
Tilly.
got his attention.
Here comes Tilly.
They're like, these guys are crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
Boots.
Well, that's good, Wanda.
They're trying to figure out who's meowing.
Boots is so confused.
So
Absolutely, Wanda.
Yeah.
8 rows to finish on this blanket before midnight. How close to finishing the whole blanket are you?
Well, she said that she's got 8 rows to finish it before Monday night.
No. Oh, before. Oh, really?
That's funny.
So you're that close to finishing?
All right, you're gonna have to move.
That's going to be great.
Oh, boots, seriously?
She tried to steal my spot.
Oh.
So, do you just have one recliner or chair?
Yes. I used to have a couch, and it was a hide-a-bed couch, but when they went through Aunt Betty's stuff, my cousin took it.
Oh,
Because I was intending on getting another one, and I just haven't. Especially with having cats and claws, I really don't know if I want to spend money on something that's gonna be
you can
just
always
like
get a leather one. Yeah.
No.
I was being a tutti frutti smarty pants.
Yes, I
I
haven't been in a
know.
hurry to get one. With them having their claws, they would absolutely destroy it. So I'm kind of torn at what I'm gonna do.
Kick.
Really?
Actually, her birthday is tomorrow, Ace.
That's not funny.
And she'll be 39.
Go look at
Tomorrow.
dinosaur farts.
No, I'm good.
She's going to be 39 again.
She'll be 39.
That's
I'll be
right.
63. I'm
You
gonna catch
poor
him this Lord.
thing. Yeah, you're going to start again, huh? How did you sleep last night? Did you sleep good?
I have one of those.
Okay, so after I got off the live, I went to sleep. At 2:30 in the morning, ping,
Yep.
and then after conversing with somebody in the early morning hours and all,
Early hours.
I was
Nature's
told
hours, maybe.
that I needed to go to sleep. And so I went and said, okay, yeah, I'm comfy. You know, I need to close your eyes. You need to go to sleep. And I go, but, Mom, I'm listening to some music. And I told her what I was listening to and all. And then I finally went to sleep afterwards, and I slept.
Soraya, I'm on a live stream and I cannot hear if you're gonna yell. That's not
And
funny.
then from there, I woke up early. I slept for about 2 hours on that. So total, I got 5 or 7 hours sleep. Not consecutive, but 5 for the first time, 2 the second.
Well, at least you got that. That's good. That's better than being up for 24 hours straight.
I'm sorry, what did you say? 24 hours? Well, I'm the type of person that you go until the job is done. Or your body says, I can't go anymore. So,
Well, that's at
Yeah.
the point where you were last night was just you couldn't go any further.
I'm all
Man.
nice and snuggly right now. I got I guess I need to lower the heat down so it'll get a little bit cooler. So I'll be like, oh, I'm awake.
He's not in there. He's right there.
No. Look at her mouth open.
She's eating.
Yeah, I see that.
Let me see. 10 people still watching. I am so excited.
Boots. Oh, boots.
For food.
I'm surprised Faith didn't wake up, but that didn't even phase her.
Do that again.
He's right there.
Even all the meowing like a cat didn't wake her up.
No, you need to open a can or something.
Open a can.
Yeah. That'll get their
Snacks.
attention.
She opens a can of cat food and they're just like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get their attention.
Come here, boy. Come
Amen to that, Wanda.
You know, Ace, all you got to do is click on the thing that you're trying to make bigger and hit Control plus on the numbers pad. And if you hit Control plus, it makes the text bigger
What are you doing?
on any page on whatever you're looking at on the internet. On
Don't ask me. She's the one that chases her tail because she sees the shadow.
What are you doing, Tilly?
and it might even make the pictures bigger and everything.
She might be itching her back.
Huh. I
I
can't
have
remember
no
on
idea.
Restream how to add a low, channel, So in other words, when you do, not that one, that, how do you, per se, change that?
Down in the settings, I think.
Well, I did go to
Surprised
settings.
He can't hear my litter box. Normally, he
Settings
just said, and I'm
and
like, what's that noise?
Oh.
under video.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
General.
Oh, well, I'm not going to mess it up. I'll just leave it at that.
Don't you dare grab onto my arms. Don't you dare.
Oh no, it's the plus sign.
The plus sign?
It's up with
Yeah, under the
the backspace.
Oh.
You have to push shift.
She said control to make things bigger on your screen.
Oh. Get the plus on, you might have to push control though. Or I mean shift.
A shift and then plus sign to be able to do stuff. But to make stuff bigger, you can hit control and plus, and it'll make things bigger.
Oh, I wish. Oh, God. That kitty.
Make things bigger.
What's Mocha? Why are you doing like that?
But his birthday is tomorrow, and he's trying to stay up like the New Year's.
Oh,
good night, Rebecca.
it's not how that works.
Rebecca's going to bed. Good night.
Rebecca,
Soraya just told me
Good
that's not how that works.
love you, Rebecca.
Hugs, Rebecca.
Sleep well.
You were born at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh.
2:34 in the morning, actually. So you could stay up until your birthday.
Oh,
But
wow.
Soraya said that staying up past midnight on your birthday doesn't work that way.
Well, I was born at 2:37 in the morning.
Huh.
Show
With
more.
snow on both sides of the hill, walking both directions.
Barefoot. Uphill.
What a big tail. you
That's
have.
my furnace.
I didn't even hear it.
Boots is
I
hiding.
must be getting used to it.
He's hiding.
I don't know. I never heard it to begin with. Oh, maybe I'm
Oh, I
deaf.
I mean, it sounded like a
Or he thinks he's hiding.
tornado
I'm
siren.
on a live stream. You can come and say hi, or you can shh a little bit. I can't hear you when Chris is talking at the same time because all I hear is you. That's exactly what she's doing too.
You want belly rub?
Sorry, I don't need that. Did you hear that?
That's exactly what she's
That's
doing.
one of
when
my-
she's using that.
Who's getting a good belly scratch?
That was my timer going off. One of my timers that I have set for somebody's live. But they haven't been doing it lately, so I don't think they're going to be on.
Mom.
What's right?
I was born in a snowstorm, Chris.
Come behind me.
Wow.
Yes, I saw that.
He lets me hold
But
him
then
from the-
that, what's to be expected when you
That's
are
your
living
excuse.
up there?
I hear he lets me hold him because I'm scratching his belly.
Oh,
You didn't see that?
I did.
That was funny.
Well, somebody
Right,
said,
stop.
who was it that said magnifier? It's my friend.
Stop. I don't want Boots' butt in my face. Sprimery.
Oh, let's see.
Usually cats don't like their belly rubbed, but
She's trying to stick
Boots
his tail in
seems
my
to
ear.
like it.
He just doesn't care.
I don't want his butt.
Somebody's got the giggle.
Oh no.
She ran
Oops.
away. Sarai, come look at the armpit hair.
I'm good. No, thank you.
Yes. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Miss
You gotta
Lori's
go-
going to disappear into the wall,
You got to
Soraya.
go big, Miss Lori. You got to go big.
You have to see
Do I?
this.
Make yourself big, Miss Lori.
I just oh, this stupid thing.
There you
There
go.
it goes.
It's so creepy.
Oh, wow.
Uh, mm.
Can you imagine if she had some kind of scary music going in the background with that?
I just pulled my laptop and the front of the frame started pulling out. That probably wasn't good.
Good night, Wanda.
Good night, Wanda.
Good night, Wanda. Love you. God bless.
Says the shadow. Oh, that looks. Your glasses are reflecting. That's no. Hey, that was cool. It was cool. With the
One little
glasses.
tiny spot.
It's like like your eyes are like,
Oh, have you ever seen Miss Peregrine? I can't say it. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
No.
Oh my goodness, it's done by Disney. It's on Disney Plus. It is so good, and like, there's hollows. So like Samuel L. Jackson plays in there, and like their eyes look like that. It used to like Sarai used to be afraid of them until she watched the movie, and then she was good.
I think Miss Lori's found her niche.
But it was a peregrine falcon, I think, is what it was based on. But it's a good movie. You might have to watch it sometime.
Now we know why she wears black all the time. Because black works really well.
You're gonna give some kid nightmares.
I don't doubt it. Ugh. That's horrible. I gotta turn that off. Settings. Okay. Back to normal, Bill. Oh.
Your hair is growing in your armpits.
Well, I shaved yesterday.
Like Santa Claus, and it just grows back instantly.
Probably.
Okay, I need to move up.
You need to move up.
Yeah, boy, that was
How close,
really
how
dumb.
close do you need to move up?
You do look like you're hairy all over.
Well, in real, yes, I am. Because you have to remember, I grew up in the age to where and I don't know, superstition or whatever, but I was always told
If you eat your
by my
breakfast,
father that
Come on, out.
you're not a man until you have hair on your chest.
Hi, Boots.
Oh, that's why I was so dark.
Under my bed.
no, he's
Well,
not.
why
He's
were
right
you so
here.
dark?
In my bed. Under my bed.
She can't tell him apart either, Chris. Don't feel bad.
There's only one in the door.
I just wish I could get the logo down. Because when I was setting this picture up, I tried to just pull it down and and center it, and it wouldn't do it. So what music does Soraya listen to? What kind of music?
What kind of music do you listen to, Soraya?
Oh, a mix of everything.
Oh,
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Walter. I was having fun.
Why are you whining at me? What do you want, Boots?
I don't know. He was just whining at me a little bit ago.
What? What, you want to be pet? Is that what you want? They're all by me.
You know what? I'm gonna go to my room since you're doing that.
you're gonna go what?
Huh?
You're gonna do what with who? What? When? Where?
I'm disappearing into my bedroom.
Oh Lord! You know what's gonna happen now?
Oh,
There's gonna
oh
be cat
no.
claws under the door, and
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But I would
And-
rather hear cat claws under the door than hear Soraya.
what? It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go here.
When she's out of the bathroom, then maybe we'll talk. But right now, she's in the bathroom. So, yeah, not everybody needs to hear
I can hear it now. Mom, we need more toilet paper.
that. She can tell
Stranded on the toilet bowl. What do you do when you're stranded and you ain't got a roll?
That reminds me of the song "Branded." Remember the
Well,
old
that's exactly what it is.
Okay, all right.
We changed it to stranded on the toilet bowl.
Ah,
I know they're trying to get out inside my door.
Because we're goofy.
They're fighting just outside my door.
wait, she disappeared. She's got the treats in there.
I don't.
Sure.
My backpack's in here, so Boots likes to scratch my backpack. Tilly likes to
Yeah.
my clothes bins. And Mocha likes to, I don't know, fiddle with stuff underneath my bed.
Mocha's just being Mocha.
Just give them a box. They'll be happy out there in the living room. So all they need is a box. It'll
No, I'm not
entertain
getting-
them for
no.
hours.
I was just rolling back. That doesn't mean you need to OUT again. Jeez. How many hot dogs do you want? I really think that she's like, oh, watch this. I want another treat. I want another hot dog. Oh, let me go out. Oh, I'm not going to do anything. Oh, I'm back in. Okay, I'm here for my treat.
I want a treat now.
Yeah, she's playing me like, mm-hmm.
And you
Uh-huh.
fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, she
I wonder
does.
what happened to Karma. She said she was going to be up in a bit.
She said it was going to
Remember
be a little
that?
bit.
She may have laid down and got snuggled and cuddled with her cat and Molly, and may
then
have
fell.
zonked out. It is 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Okay, so there would actually be 9 p.m.
It's 11 p.m. At their house, it's 9
Okay,
p.m. Yeah.
so all right, so 11 p.m. The main hatchway gave in. What is that from? What song?
Edmund Fitzgerald.
It was sung by Gordon Lightfoot.
Yes, it was. I just said it.
Oh, you did?
Edmund Fitzgerald.
Oh, okay. My
The Wreck
apologies.
of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yes.
8 p.m. there? Oh, you're West Coast?
Hey,
I'm assuming.
Karma's in Mountain Time, so she's 9 p.m. We're in Central Time, so that's 10 p.m. And Miss Lori's in Eastern Time, so she is 11 p.m.
So if the Jobs are in 8 p.m., then they've got to be on the West Coast.
Ish.
Yep, I knew it. 601, 1801. Tel
It's six.
Aviv.
Yeah, it's Tel Aviv, Israel, and in Honolulu it's 6 p.m. in Honolulu. In Tel Aviv it's 6 a.m.
AM, yeah.
I do everything in military times because that's the way I was trained. So
Yeah,
And
I
sometimes I
don't
still have to
do.
figure it out because if it's like, I don't know, 1800 hours or something, I'm like, yeah,
just remember 1 o'clock in the afternoon is 1300.
13.
12, it comes after 12.
Sometimes I just have to think
California.
about it.
Now, are you Northern California or where you? I mean, can you name a city that you're near so you don't give your exact location? Of course.
Yeah, you don't need to tell
The
us
reason why I'm
exactly
asking
where.
is that my father used to live in Riverside, and when I got out of the military, I went from Seattle to Riverside, saw my dad, spent some time there, and then drove back to Texas. I was just curious.
Everybody loved that song, Ace.
And my last duty station was just north of Crescent City, California, in a town called Brookings, Oregon. And we're in
Hope you
station.
weren't near the fires.
Super thrilled about Brookings.
Do what?
You sound super thrilled about Brookings.
Actually, I preferred Brookings, Oregon over Astoria, Oregon. And I say Astoria because I call it differently, but
30 minutes away from
oh,
Sacramento.
and so yeah, I did not like Astoria, Oregon. I was 17 in the military. The women ratio or the available single ladies of the time back in the late 70s, I got bored on watch one night and I figured it up. It was like there was 5 guys to one single woman. So the women were in charge of everything at that point in time as far as dating. So,
Yeah, and they all had 5 guys chasing them.
yes, they did. And by the way, I have to compliment you,
At
Miss
least.
Lori. You're live last night. I don't remember exactly what time it was when I watched the replay.
Oh, you
But
watched it?
yes, ma'am. I watched the whole entirety. Wanted to give you watch hours and, and all that. But anyhow, you sang very beautifully. And I cannot
Oh,
remember
thank you.
that song that you and Troy were talking about. Oh, the Irish song. And I believe you sang it, or you put it in chat. The name of it.
We were talking about a bunch of different
And
songs.
then
I
y'all
don't
were
remember
talking
an
about
Irish one.
not a cathedral. Maybe it was no. What else was it? He was sitting there saying there's another one somewhere else, and you were trying to find that.
The one by Iris DeMent.
Yes, that's it. That's the one.
These Hills.
Yes. Now Heather's got a good song that she has. It's air. What heaven's air
Oh, in Heaven's Air
in heaven's air.
by Samuel Hazo, but I don't know if there's words or I
Well,
don't
I
think
know,
there's
but you've had it on your channel there for a while.
I had it on my channel for a while.
Well,
There's
you
Troy.
were wanting to add it or something. You added it into your intro or introduction or something.
Oh no, that wasn't in Heaven's Air. That was
You had
just
oh
two different intros that I let me see. Let me grab my phone. They're just like stock
well,
audio.
now she's talking like a valley girl, like stuff, like
No,
totally.
like stock.
Like stock
Um ones,
song.
ones that you're not going to get in trouble for playing.
Well, see, I don't understand how. There's another channel I watch, and I'm not going to say who because I don't want them to get nicked or anything for it. If it's not, but anyway, they play like 80s and part. It's not a full song; it's just snippets of it.
You're allowed to do like 8 seconds of a song at a time.
Ooh, so in other words, it's
Yeah.
like doing rodeo.
It's like, and if you're doing something like name that tune.
These are just intros that I was fiddling with for like starting a video.
Yeah, I like that one with the flames.
And then this is the same thing, just a different.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
that
can't
one had
hear it.
more flame.
And then the ending of my video. So like if I upload a video to YouTube, I'll use this as like the beginning of a video and then the other one for an ending. That way it's not just like me popping up and like putting a video out there. I actually have like an intro to a video and then an outro.
Well, the intro that I want is the Texas Raider plane sitting on the ground on the tarmac, and they're starting the engines, and you get to hear the sounds of the engines and all that. But I'm trying.
You have that on video?
It's on video, but I don't have it on video. It's somebody else that does. I was trying to figure out how to save that video to, I tried to save their video to my desktop or whatever, but it wouldn't work. At
Yeah.
least on my phone, it wouldn't work.
You might have to like where's the video? Is it on Facebook? Is it somebody else like has it on their camera or
YouTube.
is it on YouTube? Like how?
I know when I was doing that song. Oh, go ahead.
Before I forget, let me go here to here to here. Breathe deep. The gathering gloom. Watch lights fade from every room. Bedsitter people look back and lament another day's useless energy spent. Impassionate lovers wrestle as one. Lonely man cries for love and has none. A new mother picks up and settles her son. Senior citizens wish they were young. Cold ardent all through the night removes the colors from our sight. Red is gray and yellow white. But we decide which is right and which is an illusion. Does anybody know what that's from? It's a poem.
Not
It's called The
clue.
Late Lament, but it's used in a song, a very popular older song from the Moody Blues, Nights in White Satin, the extended version.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going through and yeah, that is most of the time I know all the words to it, and I don't have to look. But yeah,
Yeah, when you get older, things kind of just slip through the sieve. I kind of
you,
know about that a little bit.
you might know a thing or two, huh?
Yeah, maybe one or two. That's like I used to be able to sing all the songs that we used to play on music nights. I mean, some of them we did almost every week. And now I have to look them up and read them as I try to sing it. Like the one I did last night, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it was
Blue
last night.
Wing. No, it was the night before, I think. I don't know.
Share
No, it
message
was last.
message HE and send.
It's on YouTube. So you want that as your background sound?
Well, what to do a video, in other words, it's like an intro.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to, like basically, if you watch the video, it's like they'll sit there and they're doing a walk around and all that. It's, what is it, 8 minutes? Yeah, 7 minutes long, basically. But there's a one part, stop.
So
Right
you'd
there.
want to trim it down to a section.
Yes. If I could get this off, there we go.
Where they're starting the engines.
Basically, it's right about there. And if I can get it centered, there it is.
No, I can see it.
See how they zoom in and they do that, and then that is at 59 seconds into the video.
Yeah, I can fiddle with it in probably YouTube Studio. Because then I can edit and I can add.
That's just one of them, but let's see.
I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to get to it tonight, but eventually I'll be able to go in and shorten it down and edit.
Uh-oh.
Get
Uh-oh.
on it now. Let's see if this one's any better. This is a front view. Oh, that shows the nose art, but no engine startup yet. So, ding, ding, loading.
I haven't figured out how to add music and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I know. It's like that's something I've got to wind up eventually, but I've been thinking about because I remember how we were talking, Heather, about maybe improving my voice sound on here and all this, and instead of using the camera that's on this, and I thought about getting a microphone, and then so I said, well, I'll just go look at Rule 2 ICs because he at one time I swore he had it listed of this is the mic I use, this is this, and I just haven't asked him because it's not on his channel about page. So
Yeah.
What is that?
that is them starting the engine.
Oh,
And so the second video will probably be the better one that I sent you, because in a minute 40 something they actually start doing it.
I don't know. I'll have to look and see what I can do to okay, so I'm not like a great editor. I'm learning how it works.
Well, it's Trey's fault.
But I can take a clip down for sure. And I know that, like, if you want your voice in there, that you can do a voiceover. So you can add your voice to whatever it is that you're doing. If you want to do that, if you want to, like, I can put your channel name in there and it'll, like, pop up in your video. That's not a problem.
Well, if it's the, let's see, pictures.
But that'll give me something to sit and fiddle with later.
All right, just for you all. That was November 12th, 2022. The bottom section, I can't get my finger. Anyway, the one that's going down, that's the bottom section, or the tail section. And the actual cockpit in the plane is the one that's real long. It's in the middle. And the one that's above is the other plane that hit it.
That's sad. I remember that.
Oh, I remember it too vividly.
Yeah. That's not a good thing.
And it was at the point where, they had no way to fly it because, or to try to land safely because, the tail section was completely severed.
Yeah.
And let's see if I can get it.
Troy remembers it too.
That is half of the FAA report.
Half.
That's half. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was definitely sad.
So again.
But I want to go out.
Do you need to go potty? No, she just wants another bloody treat. Can I get anybody anything? Martini, shaken, not stirred, or
Shaken, not stirred.
That's funny.
Okay. I have this silly fan thing that goes under the laptop. And it was
like a pad thing that you sit your laptop on and it hooks up with a cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those ones.
Yeah, and it's pain in the butt because it makes so much noise. The fan turns on and it buzzes. It's like it, for some reason, sitting on this table, it buzzes like heck. Drives me crazy. And you got to keep fiddling with it and moving it around. And
yeah, I always had issues because like it's not attached, so you have to like hold on to both of them if you're gonna move them around. And
yeah, it's annoying.
I don't have one anymore, but I used to before I got this computer.
I don't know. I'm thinking that it might be better just to have it sitting on the desk itself.
Yeah, it's a cooling pad.
Yeah.
And mine plugged into my USB, so like it would, and it had a cord that was like 8 inches long or whatever.
Yeah, it's really short.
Just long enough to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if I still have it or not. I'll have to look. I don't think so. I think it went with my other computer.
I wish I had gotten a better one because this one just seems to be annoying.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Not only that, but if you put your fingers underneath it, there's these spots where it's like a grated type like a mesh, and it's metal, and it's got sharp edges. You could really rip your finger open on that thing.
Yeah, that's not good. No, I don't have it. I
No.
must have sent it with my old computer. I didn't think I did. Oh. I'm having issues. Uh-oh, I lost chat again. There it is.
You lost chat? I
But yeah,
know.
it's basically like it's got feet on it, and then it was like almost flat, and there were like 2 fans in there, whatever, that went when you plugged it in, and there was no on or off switch. You just plugged it in and it turned on, and
It turned on automatically.
Really
Yeah.
nuts.
Yep. I agree. It's definitely annoying. I'm thinking about just dumping it for now to see how it does without it.
Well, it's
Of
funny
course, this
because
time of year, it's. Go ahead.
my last computer was a hand-me-down. So it's one that somebody was like, I need a new computer. So here you go. Here's my old computer. And it was so slow. And the battery didn't charge on it. So I ended up replacing the battery on it, and I used it for a while. And then I just, like, it got to the point where I would turn it on and like try to open it up, and it would take 20 minutes to open. And I was just, I couldn't do anything on it anymore. And I decided it was time for a new computer.
Yep.
So I went through PCs for People, and I think I want to say it was like $250 or something for a refurbished computer,
Wow.
which worked for me because it ended up, I don't know, going into like a reset loop thing, but it was covered under warranty. So I sent it back to them. They fixed it and they sent it back. But it's like, it's a program that's based on income that you can get refurbished computers for as low as like $50 for like desktop
Wow.
computers. And then they have like different, like they have good ones, they have better ones, and they have the best ones. So you can like spend more if you want to spend more. And they have internet based on the T-Mobile hotspots. So it's like Sprint T-Mobile. And it was $15 a month for internet, which is really good. I used
Yeah.
I used PCs for People for like 3 years, and then when T-Mobile and Sprint merged and they went to 5G, I went through, I think, was it 4 or 5? I don't remember, 4 or 5 hotspots trying to get my stuff to connect, and it wouldn't work.
Okay,
So
I brought
finally
coffee,
gave up on it.
water. So,
Water everywhere, not a drop to drink.
and another cup of coffee. All right, so let me go get her so I can give her you know what.
Uh-huh. Give the dog a dog.
She wants some snacks too. Poor Faith.
Okay.
I know.
I'm
She's
so
not spoiled
neglected.
at all.
All right. So, proof. Now you see it.
Now you do.
Oh, that's hilarious. Poor Faith is
Yeah.
neglected.
It's gonna be hilarious when I go to Tin Killer. It'll be like I'm gonna have to bring a cooler. What's in the cooler? Oh, hot dogs.
Hot dogs for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yep.
she does. 120%. She's got me wrapped around her paw, or no, I'm wrapped. Yeah, I'm wrapped around her paw. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
uh I that's what I was going to say earlier. We were talking about music. I have a
Disco Duck.
one of did I tell you about the song that I found that one of my friends from when we used to play music wrote a new song and he published it. He put it on YouTube a
Well, I
few
remember you
days ago.
saying that you found it or saw it the other or some time ago.
Yeah, I put it on my
If that's the song,
homepage.
yeah, if that's the song you're talking about. Oops,
Yeah,
I forgot.
he doesn't look anything like he looked when we were playing in the on our music nights
Yeah.
when we used to get together at least every Saturday night, sometimes Friday and Saturday night. And if there was a holiday, we got together then too. We just
Well,
sat around and played music.
you have to understand that I definitely don't look like I looked when I was 17 and in the military.
But he was always the semi clean cut. Now his hair is down to his shoulders
Far out.
and he's got this bandana hat and he looks like an old hippie.
It doesn't look like I missed Troy while I was out and about. So, or not
He's
Troy,
still
but
around.
Trey. Because Trey said he might see us on a live, and I'm like, so I was anticipating because I didn't know what Mr. Joel and Lauren was planning to do, other than to help me get more subscribers, watch hours, and introduce me to everybody on their channel, which a lot of them I already have subscribed and are subscribed to me as far as I know. But it was, I kept waiting for Amy to pop up in the panel or Trey to pop up and say, happy birthday, type thing or something. But
Yeah. They don't usually do the posting a link and having people go up.
no, that was a special thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to talk to Joe, earlier when I was when before the live actually took place and all that. But Lauren and I have, as far as being on a lot of the same things and ideas and beliefs and da 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 da. And then I found out tonight that there was more.
You've got 117.
Holy moly.
I don't know what you had before, but
Is that watch hours or subs?
I had 109.
okay.
Subs?
Yeah.
I have no
I'm
idea
not
what I
complaining
have.
because my goal my goal before the end of the year was to hit 50. But, but I need to start doing some stuff as far as the prepping and all that, just for because I've got enough I could do content oh, for sure.
Well, now that I have space on my phone, now I can make content. My phone wasn't even letting me take pictures anymore.
I have 85 subscribers.
Here, let me resubscribe.
Yeah. I don't think that works that way.
So this is my cousin's Dave, who was the guy that the cousin that came help put the antenna up.
The antenna.
This
Yeah.
is his,
Okay.
this is one of his dogs, and which is one of the original dogs. His name is Bandit, and he's my buddy. And so I was talking to my cousin Dave today, and I said, well, hey, and I always say, tell your wife I said hello, and tell Bandit I said hello. So my cousin Dave got off the phone and said, Bandit, your cousin Chris said hello. And it didn't black out. Where'd he go? That's he looked up from his little,
His little bed.
he's like, oh, that's Chris, what?
That's funny.
He knows who Chris is.
So
That's cute.
because he had another dog before, and golden retriever, and his name was Chance. Oh boy, Chance and Dave were like, you couldn't see daylight between them. They were like that close. And Chance, when my cousin Dave would come home from work, Chance would be, like, hey, it's about time for Dave to get home. So he would get up on the couch, and because the couch was, if I can figure it out, the couch was sitting here. The picture window to their house was here that led, outside to the front, where he could see when Dave was walking up to the front door. And oh my God, you would have thought that, it was like a kid in a candy store, the Chance would go cray cray.
There she is.
How long were you sitting down there?
Yeah, not too terribly long.
Not long enough to pull out can you chew gum and walk at the same time?
We haven't seen you say anything in chat for a long time, so we thought maybe you went to bed.
I had some things I needed to do, and I needed to get ready for bed. So I was eating dinner when you first got on, so
Yummy.
yeah, it wasn't that great.
Hey, a home cooked meal is a home cooked meal.
Who said it
This
was
is
home
true.
cooked?
I can dream. I can dream. Look, let me have my dream.
Well, was it cooked?
It was hi Troy.
Karma?
It was
Was it cooked?
really disgusting frozen pizza from Walmart.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, if you were home and if it was cooked, it was home cooked. It might not be, yeah.
Trust
Yeah.
me, it wasn't
Not-
worthy of the terms home cooked.
Okay.
It
I tried.
was home warmed.
well, tomorrow, whenever I decide to do dinner, which will have to be before I go live, that reminds me, Miss Lori, don't let me forget to talk about that afterwards. But
Yeah.
anyway, Red Baron Pizzas, I think it's called. They're pretty good. I mean, they're like $5 or $4.75 here, and so I mean, they're not. My favorite pizza is Pizza Hut or Pizza Inn, but that's 7 miles up the road, and that means I'd have to drive up there and drive back, and by that time the pizza's kind of lukewarm. Even though Faith wouldn't care because she would be going with me.
They don't deliver to you?
Unfortunately, no.
That's kind of like us. We're less than 6 miles from Pizza Hut, and they won't deliver. But
Yeah.
Domino's will, and they're disgusting.
Oh, I cannot do Domino's or Papa John's. There's a
I
Papa.
like
Yeah.
Papa John's.
No, I don't like
I
the
don't
way
have
they do
Papa
their
John's.
toppings.
Papa
Sammy's
John's
is
is
good, though.
actually good here.
Let's see.
Papa Murphy's is really good.
I don't
And you
have
can
one
get
of
a
those.
medium 2-topping pizza for $7 at Papa
Well,
Murphy's.
we have it's a college. It's Pioneer Tech or something like that, or something of that nature here in my city, excuse me. And they have, and so I went the one day I went out exploring to learn to see what was here. Da 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 da. I found that there was a local, pizza place called Simple Simon's or something like that pizza.
Mhm.
And so I tried, going online to do an online order, and they said, "You want delivery?" And I said, "Well, yeah." So I hit delivery. Well, I got a phone call and said, "I'm sorry, we don't offer delivery." And I'm like, strange. Why is it on the button, but you can choose? And anyway, so I went and loaded Faith up, and we went to get it. But my Pizza Hut in the other city north of me is 10 miles away.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
they don't deliver.
We have a.
You're live. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You're live tomorrow night. It's at 10, right?
No.
No?
Is there somebody else that's coming on early or something? We'll talk about it in a bit.
Okay.
But no, what I was going to say was about the live is that I got a notification. I'm sorry, Miss Carmen, you were going to say something, please. Ladies first.
Not important.
No, yes, it is.
No.
Please.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
matter to you guys because it's only local.
It might.
Yeah.
Golly gee willikers, beef. Come on.
Just about a local mom and pop pizza joint.
Those are the best.
Those are the best usually.
Indeed, but they're also the most
I-
expensive.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about those chain places. Most of them are not very good. I mean, you can buy a frozen pizza that's as good as they are.
Not Domino's.
Well, maybe sometimes. Pizza
Domino's
Hut.
hits. And then a close second is Papa John's, in my personal opinion.
Domino's.
I'm getting the eye
All
from
those.
I'm getting the eye from somebody.
No, not at all.
I'm only joking.
Okay, so what were you going to say?
I was going to say Mary had a little lamp. No,
No, you were talking about your live tomorrow night.
I got a notification that from I don't know YouTube Studio or whatever, but I did not know that you could only have so many hours of a video per month on I guess the free one.
Oh, that's StreamYard.
Yes.
StreamYard.
You're only allowed 20 hours per month on the free version.
Oh, that's
Seriously.
I did
I
not.
wouldn't last on that.
And so I did not know that. So I wanted to spread the word.
But they warned me when I was at 12 hours. They warned me I was getting close. Oh no. Yeah,
Well,
I'll be fine for the rest of the month.
But I was gonna say, Chris, you could go on Restream
Yeah.
if you get
Mhm.
cut off on your time, and then you can learn on both.
no, please. I don't need any drama in my life.
Why not just use YouTube to go live?
Because you can't invite anybody up.
I
Yeah.
think you can.
No. Unless you pay for YouTube.
If I go to live
I've tried it.
while using this app, I know I've seen it while using the app.
Well, I like StreamYard, and that's what I'm going to use. So, nah.
To check how many hours you have left, go to your account.
This is on YouTube Live. It says right here, it says go live together, and you can toggle it on.
Yeah, but you got to pay the membership in YouTube to be able to use it. And you can only invite like 2 or 3 people.
Go live together. It says send link or copy invite link. I can send it to one person and invite them to the stream with me.
Okay.
Anyone with a link can join me. So you can invite one person through YouTube.
Yeah. One person.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Chris,
Yes,
on
ma'am.
StreamYard, if you open up StreamYard, up at the top, it'll say you've almost reached your monthly usage limit, and then it'll say learn more. And if you click on that learn more, you can
It'll
go
tell you
down there.
exactly.
StreamYard. I don't want to. I want to log in. Where the heck is the?
It's under team settings.
Well, I'm at that page right there.
Okay, you're on okay, that looks different on your page. But what you want to do is you want to go to the little on mine it's
Your
too bright.
screen's bright.
Hang on, let me put my sunglasses on.
Yeah. I need my Polaroids.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No, you might have to turn it.
I have it as dim as I can make it.
Back away
Sometimes
maybe
if
a
you
little
can-
bit and let it adjust.
Nope.
Come up a little bit. Up.
Oh, you have your
Yeah, no, I
your
can't.
screen. Your screen is set on white, so it's reflecting back white.
Okay. Anyway, there's a little hamburger. The little 3 lines.
Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Okay, if you tap on that, it gives you a menu. Tap on team settings. And then on billing.
Well, let me ask. All right, let me ask you this question. Let me see if it'll do it. Okay, so as you can see, right there.
Yeah,
is
tap
the
on
app.
the app.
Got it.
Okay.
It's either guest, give feedback, join a studio, paste the StreamYard studio link. Are you a host? No, I'm not a host at the moment. Just trying to log
Okay,
in.
mine opens up with create streams and recordings.
Nope. Mine, after I hit the app button, the one previous screen that I showed you is let me get over here.
He's got an iPhone though.
Join
and you've
a
got an
studio.
Android. That might be the difference. You might have to go into StreamYard.com through your browser, Chris.
Okay.
The window that I'm on is where you actually create your streams. That's
So
where
that
I'm
must
at.
be in
It's
the
on the
studio.
place where you actually create your streams and you can see your upcoming and past live streams.
So that must be in the studio itself.
Well, do they call it a studio?
I don't know. That's what your phone said. Join a studio.
Oh, heavens to Betsy. Oops, fat finger. If I have to learn so much more of this, my brain's going to overload.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Lord, a 6-digital link to
Hi,
log in.
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Hmm.
Gonna
Where is
blind
it?
Joe's
myself.
back.
Here. This actually is working a little bit.
Yeah, I can't even begin to.
Ooh. I can sort of almost see it.
3, 2. Right.
It's backwards.
Well,
Well, think backwards.
this is where I'm at. This is what it looks like.
Let me get up here. And then
I'm on an Android, but it shouldn't look too terribly much different. This is where you actually create your live stream on StreamYard.
It looks like
And then
YouTube Studio
up at
almost.
the top, this is in StreamYard.
Yep.
Is that a gear?
No, it's
the
three lines.
It's a
Ah.
triple. It's a triple Big Mac.
Three,
Yeah.
The hamburger.
Okay.
Okay.
3 pancakes.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap that, maybe.
Mhm. And then
And
you've
it
got
comes-
library, destination members, right?
Right. And then you see team settings.
Yes.
Okay. Tap on team settings and then it says general and billing.
Yes.
Tap on billing.
All right. One of y'all have your credit card handy.
Then scroll down and it'll say streaming and recording hours.
Yes.
How many hours does it say?
Streaming and recording hours. It says 4 hours, 4 minutes used of 20 hours. Reset.
You're fine.
So you'd have 16 more hours.
Reset yesterday.
It reset yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you're not in any danger
No,
of using your 20 hours.
but what I was, my whole, and thank you. My whole thing was to make people aware who didn't know, like I didn't know. I
Right.
just thought you could send out as many videos and shorts as you wanted, but no.
But that's how to
Yeah.
check and know how you're doing on your hours in StreamYard. You go into that team settings and and then click on billing and it'll show you how many hours you have used. Now, if you are in the middle of a live and you hit that 20 hours, they're not going to cut you off in the middle of your live.
So
You just won't be able to do any more lives until you pay for a month or for a year.
Let's
So when
see.
you're posting your videos on YouTube, are you using StreamYard to do that?
When I do my lives,
No, I'm asking Chris.
No,
Oh.
I don't. I do not. I just go to back over here for
You do it from YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was gonna say if your videos are counting against your StreamYard time, like going to
shouldn't.
YouTube or YouTube Create would make more sense.
Well, let's see. I'm currently with the free plan,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what 2 seats mean, which I click on the invited team member to your
Reverend
account.
Joe Jacobson, yes, the free edition of StreamYard only allows you 20 hours of streaming or recording
A month.
per
per
month.
month for the free version. That's,
And then
But they're
If
not
I
going to
do-
cut you off in the middle of a stream if you hit your 20 hours while you're streaming. You just won't be able to do another stream until you pay for a month or for the year if you've reached your 20 before your cycle restarts. Like I have until February 4th before my cycle restarts. And I have 6 hours and 15 minutes left to stream before I run out of time.
Well, they've got different packages here. One of them is the core, and it's $8.28 a week. The most popular, advanced, it's $15.88 a week.
wow.
That's
And
ridiculous.
And then there's push the limits, expand your audience, and the team collaboration for $55 a week.
That's insane.
That
It
is
is.
insane.
I would just personally cancel my lives if I was down to the end of the month and ran out of time.
Well, that's like, that's I saw in the notification that it would said, it was going to reset on the 24th. So I knew that I know that I've got, I have 20 hours, but
So if
so
it
I
was
don't,
set today, what did you do online for 4 hours or whatever it was?
I mean, I watched other channels, but I didn't go live.
Well,
So I
here's the
don't
thing.
understand if
That's what I'm
I
trying to
know.
figure out because you weren't live yesterday. Miss Lori was live yesterday.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you're joining somebody else's live on StreamYard, but you're not going live on your own channel, those hours don't count for your. As far as I know, they don't count for your StreamYard
No, they shouldn't.
usage.
And
But
he
also,
if he was on my live, I'm not on StreamYard at all, so that certainly wouldn't
right,
count for his.
right. But also, if you know, like for me, I know I go live twice a week. And if there's a total of 8, like for January, there's 4 Mondays, 4 Tuesdays in the month of January.
And then
And
Thursday.
there's 20 hours available to me for the month. Then I can go live for 2.5 hours every Monday and Tuesday
Her Thursdays
without
are videos,
using
not
my
live streams.
full 20 hours or using exactly my 20 hours. And so if I know that, then I can budget my 20 hours per month.
But if
Great.
you're Mr. Chris, you go live for 5 hours and then go, oh crap.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing. If you know how many hours you have and about what days you're going to go live, then you just have to be smart about how much time you use
Wait a
and
minute,
just
wait a minute,
budget
hold a
it.
minute, hold it. Let's back up. Let's rewind. You said you have to be, and you use some fancy college educated word there. You said smart. We're talking about me here.
That was a compliment.
I've got, I'm just playing, but I only got a third grade education. But
It's just a thought.
So today's not counting towards your live time. Tomorrow would be if you go live 5 hours once a week, you should be good.
Tomorrow will be my one and only live for the whole month of. But I'm trying to figure out.
I've never seen anything about Restream limiting how many hours you can go live.
My son was looking into that and he couldn't find anything either.
Yeah,
He
I don't
never
think they
found
limit.
anything that limited you on your time for the free version. He couldn't find anything.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've done some really marathon
She was
lives.
live last night
3,
too. So
4, 5 hours, 6 hours the other night.
Well, what
Yeah.
gets me is that
Here, Molly, let me show off somebody else for a change.
This
is one you haven't met.
that's China.
Can you make her big,
No,
Miss Lori?
this is not China. This is Benny.
Oh, I was going to say it's Texas.
Oh, he's got a beard.
Isn't he adorable?
He is.
What did they call him back in the days?
Tuxedos.
The beatnik beard, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's got beautiful markings.
Yeah.
On his other side, he has a big old heart with a little tiny heart on his shoulder.
Oh,
You can kind of see it.
yeah. You talking about the little black spot up there?
Yeah, he has a little
Yeah,
black spot up here, but
he's-
on his side, he's got a great big, huge heart on his side.
I
That's
couldn't make
Benny.
it out because he was trying to escape.
Yeah. This is his first time staying in the house for very long. And he's actually loving it.
Speaking of being his first time in the house, how's our friend that was supposedly laying on the bed and being
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with her. I'm not sure. All I know is that she is completely content to be in the house. She hasn't left the bedroom. Well, I take that back. She did come out 1 or 2 times, but she doesn't go near the door. She stays pretty much in the bedroom, and
and you and Mr. Logan come and wait on her hand and foot. So she treated like a princess or a queen, laying on her throne, the bed, and we all do it as pet owners, so it's okay. You can say,
well, here's the thing. I'm not going to leave her in here to starve. I tried drawing her out by leaving her in here without food, and it didn't work. And I'm not going to leave her in here to starve.
catnip.
And
Careful, Boots might hear you.
she has
yeah.
access to
Oh,
food and
God.
water in a litter box, and she uses her litter box, so I'm good.
Well, how's Mr. Logan? I did get a couple of pictures today from him in a text.
He's doing really, really good. He's pretty tired,
Oh, I bet.
pretty wiped out.
But the good thing
Yeah.
about it is that it wasn't like, hey, I left here and I'm, it's been a month and now I'm going back into the work sector. It
Mhm.
was the transition was, pretty much
Immediate.
simple. Thank the good Lord. And
But it's
so,
changing your schedule from working like 2 days a week to working 5 days a week. That's a big adjustment.
It is. It's huge
That's true.
because he worked. Well, he didn't work at all. This is our since being together. He didn't work at all for the first few years, and then he finally found a job. And he worked. I'm trying to think. He worked here in the park for a while, doing light maintenance and such. And then he got a job driving medical transport. And it was mostly full time, but it was a split shift. So he'd drive for a while, and then he'd take a break, and then he'd drive, and then he'd take a break, and then he'd drive. And then he lost that job, and he worked in the park again for a little while. But it was real easy, light jobs here and there. And then he got the job at the barn, and he only worked 1 day for most of the time, most of the 6 years. And then he would do light farm jobs here and there. And now he's working 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. And so it's a huge, huge transition, but he's satisfied. It's a soul satisfaction, knowing
He
that
loves what he's doing.
he's able to provide for us. And just doing something that has such a purpose.
Yep.
And more than just being a provider. And he's truly satisfied.
He loves what he's doing.
I mean, he sent me some pictures today, so and I know he's just happy because he's like, well, this is this and this, and that's I have no problem, no quorums with that. I'm because of the fact, who better to do that job and who better to be hired to do that? So it's good night, Reverend. Bless you. And good night, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. Almost forgot the junior. But I mean, he'll get accustomed to everything and get used to it, just but at least his schedule is set and he's not flip-flopping from night shift to day shift to, and all that. So unlike Trey,
who's got somebody else's days and nights all mixed up.
Who could that be?
I don't know.
I don't either. All right, I'm dying to see what's in this fortune cookie because I held this fortune cookie for Amy and I was going to give it to her, but I don't want it to go stale. So I'll just have to go to the Chinese restaurant again and get another one. I have to see what my fortune brings. See if my birthday will, because it's my birthday officially in Miss Lori's
time. Yes.
Yes, it is. Happy birthday.
Steady. Okay, as it says. Oh. It says, your eyes will soon be open to a world full of beauty, charm, and adventure.
Oh, isn't that just so profound?
I feel so charmed.
They're so generic.
I know.
Hey,
That's disappointing.
Well,
if a cow's name can go from
they're all BS anyway, but
one thing to hope, why not? I mean, you gotta have not faith, but wishful thinking or something. You got to have a dream or something. And
yeah, you could take it to a whole nother level if you did what one channel I follow does when they go out for Chinese.
Do tell.
I don't know if it's appropriate for this channel.
Did your birthday card get coming yet, Chris? Okay, that should be coming. It went out in the mail on, was it Tuesday probably? Because Monday the post office was closed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Lori, you're going to have to cover your ears on this because this is age appropriate. That what she's going to say, and we don't want you to hear this. Either that, or you're just going to have to go to the other room there, young.
Okay, tell you what. I'll turn off. I'll turn off my picture.
Hey, why don't you just go refill that glass of yours?
I don't even have any juice.
Oy vey.
I have a cup of tea, but it's cold.
Oh, that's so funny.
And she's drinking it.
No, I'm just teasing you. No, this channel that I have followed for several years now, every time they go out to eat at the Chinese restaurant, as soon as they get their fortune, they read it, and then they follow it up with "in the bed and under the sheets."
We used to do that with song titles.
So then,
underneath the sheets,
read your fortune and follow it up with "in the bed and under the sheets."
Your eyes will soon be open to a world full of beauty, charm, and adventure. And what was it again?
Underneath the sheets.
In the bed and under the sheets.
Okay, in the bed and underneath the sheets.
That adds a whole new meaning to that fortune.
Yeah,
It
baby.
does this. It does the same thing with song titles.
Funny.
These hills underneath the sheets.
Well, in the Coast Guard, we had a thing, and it was always calm winds and fair seas.
Yes.
Never made a good sailor. Sorry, I had to get a drink. But calm winds and fair seas never made a good sailor.
A good sailor. That's true. That's very true.
Because
if you haven't had waves and nasty weather to work in, you're not going to learn to be a sailor.
Yep, you're going to weed out the boys from the men, that's for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
And I don't know why, but I was, I guess, blessed to not be one of the ones that would get seasick.
Oh, thank God for you.
So
I didn't have that fortune.
I mean, there's times where we were out and it was like, kind of like in the movie Forrest Gump, when Lieutenant Dan is up there in the mast of Forrest's shrimp boat, and they're in a storm and all that, and he's up there at the top, and Lieutenant Dan's sitting there, "This is all you got," and yeah, type stuff. But yeah. But then back then I was 17 and felt like, I was invincible. Could do anything.
Yeah. What were you pointing at, Karma?
Look right up here.
Yep. I see it.
With the cat? I
They're
can't
up there
really
playing
tell.
on the dresser.
Let me bigify you.
They look like they're sleeping.
Oh no, they're climbing around and playing. Every now and then you'll see them climb up the curtain. They're real curtain climbers. They were in the bathroom playing and climbing on the shower curtain.
Oh,
Mine like to eat toilet paper.
what?
They do.
I can see it now. Oh, we're out of toilet paper. The cats ate it.
There's like teeth marks in it, and like you pull it out and it's all like munched and stuff. Yeah, it's not as funny as you think it would be. It's kind of irritating.
Yep.
Oh, I can imagine you. I can see it now. Well, why were you late to school? I'd rather not say. What you need to tell us, because otherwise we're going to count you tardy, or
Well, she would end up missing
I had
the
to
bus.
go to the restroom, and when I went to the restroom, all the toilet paper was gone because my cats ate it.
My cats ate the toilet paper.
I think the school is like 11 miles out, so she would end up missing the bus. She wouldn't be late for school because she was late getting there. It was that she missed the bus, and I would have had to drive her.
I hated missing the bus.
Can you imagine? Well, where's your homework? Well, my cat ate it.
Yeah.
You don't have a dog?
Actually, her bunnies would probably eat her homework more than the cats would. She's got a hole in her blanket that's like, I don't know, at least that big. From her bunny.
Really?
I'm like, why is there a hole in your blanket? I said, who did that? And she goes, Fluff. We just had this conversation, like, I don't know, probably a half hour before Lauren and Joel went live.
So I meant to ask earlier, are you wearing a robe, Miss Heather?
No, it's my blanket.
Okay.
It's
I was curious because you look like you were like, it's freezing.
it's a throw
keep-
blanket. It's not a huge blanket, but it's a blanket.
It's
I
freezing
keep
here.
forgetting to look for mine.
Well, the reason why I thought it was a robe is because I guess on the inside, on the other side of it, it's kind of got a see
got a
how it's got
different
the
pattern.
design.
There's
It made me
texture on
think it
one
was a robe.
side, and the other side is flat. It's like a two-layered. There's
Okay,
like
but
two
it's
layers.
on the other side. It made me think the way you had it. It looked like a collar,
Oh
Yeah.
and so that's what made me think it was a robe earlier.
no, it's a throw blanket. It's just a square. Well, I
Okay.
suppose it's a rectangle.
Never mind,
That's funny.
Miss
Yeah, I
Lori.
have a bunch of those.
Miss Lori can do that better than I can. Never mind.
The last time I checked, it was
Never
13 above.
Look at you go, Ace. You're in two at once. So does that mean you can cook and sew and do laundry also because you can handle being in two live chats? I'm joking.
Still 13. Feels like 12.
Oh my gosh, it's Friday the 13th.
No, that's the
It's
temperature.
currently 29 here, feels like 23.
Des used to live in Massachusetts, I guess, many years ago. Now she's in Florida, I think.
If I remember correctly, but then my memory isn't serving me well.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It snowed this afternoon, but a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? We were supposed to get like according
that's
to
a
an inch, and we got
balmy
like 6
temperature,
inches of
Chris.
snow.
34 whole degrees.
It was 51 there earlier.
Yes, it was.
It's a
That's the
balmy
reason-
Rubbing it
temperature.
in.
That's the reason why I'm in shorts right now because it would make me muy caliente.
I can't remember what the heck it was. Oh, it was 29 degrees almost all day. I don't know what it is now. I haven't looked at it since it got dark. When it gets dark, it usually goes
I know where she's
down.
going. I know where she's going. Out the front door.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I step down, I will step into snow.
Don't do that.
That's better than stepping into.
Okay, that's cold.
Well, that's for sure.
Let's see if I can move my.
That's a good thing, Ace.
Okay, feet are cold.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, I've been waiting
barefoot?
patiently, Ace. Well, here's your. Let's see. Duluth got some more. If I can get my turn it sideways. No, it's still too dark. Where's it at? No,
Fairly dark.
It's not going to do it. Where's my trusty flashlight?
I can sort of see it, but
You can see the little squalls.
Oh, yeah.
Those are flurries. Those aren't squalls.
Well, I was just trying to get to.
A snow squall is like a whiteout, like really heavy snow for a short
oh
period.
yeah, like a blizzard instant for
Where
about
you
10
cannot
minutes and then it
see
goes
anything.
away.
Yeah, that's a snow squall. What you're showing are flurries.
Well, that's like when I was stationed in Florida in Key West. First time I ever been to Florida. First time, tropical, because going from Oregon to Florida, totally two different worlds.
Yeah.
And so we're laying all out, we're off we're for that day. And so I'm sitting there at the pool, in my swim trunks and all. And laying on a chase lounge, and all of a sudden I hear thunder, and I see lightning, and I'm like, oh, I better get inside. It's going to start raining. I was the only one that went inside. Everybody else knew the routine. I didn't. The routine is that the storms, as long as the lightning wasn't within real close or on top of you, you'd be fine. And everybody just sat out there at the pool in their chairs, and they got rained on, and then within a minute or three or whatever, then the storms would move away, and then they would just go back to sun tanning and all that. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I get this now. Okay, I see how it is.
Did you know that it can thunder snow?
Yes,
I was just going to
Yes.
mention that.
Yeah.
It
We
doesn't
get that
happen
every
very
now
often,
and
but
then.
it can happen.
Did you know that
Yeah.
ducks fly?
Huh, imagine that.
No.
It's not like they have wings or anything.
No.
But yes, I'm aware of thunder snow.
Did you know that ducks also swim underwater?
Really?
Underwater.
Wow. So we got a submerged duck. Hey, just think of the possibilities.
Yeah, loons do that too. They'll
Hey.
actually swim under the water and then they'll like pop up.
Yeah, I knew
And then
about
they'll
loons.
disappear again, and then they'll end up like on the other side of the lake.
Well,
Yeah,
loons.
I really should take some videos if I ever had a decent phone that had a decent video thing. I might be able to do that, but
Is the video
they,
thing? Does that go to the whatchamacallit?
the whatchamacallit, yeah, the whoosy what's it,
And next to the doohickey thing, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Next to the whatchamacallit.
Gotcha.
Anyway, there's like a dozen of them out there in a group. Sometimes there's 20 of them out there, and they're all dipping and diving and popping up somewhere else, and it's a riot to watch them. And they're the little tiny ducks. They're little black ducks.
Yep.
They're adorable.
And there, where the police boat was at the marina, there we could go down to another marina on the southern part of the lake, and you could dock there and all that. You could go into the store, and you could get a red Solo cup full of feed, and then go out there by the front door and sit there and sprinkle the feed. And all of a sudden you see all the carp, and every now and then you see a big old catfish come up, and just, they're just, and you can always tell people that were new to the area or just visiting, because they thought that was the neatest thing, almost as good as, bread and water.
That would be me.
We used to do it all the time. We used to feed the fish. We used to buy the cheapest bread we could find, white pasty bread, and we'd break it up and throw it in the pond. And all we had to do was walk to the shore, and all of a sudden you'd see all the fish all gathering, coming, looking right at us. And then we'd start throwing out the pieces of bread, and they'd be scoffing it up like crazy and chasing each other out of the way and saying, "No, that's mine." It was hilarious.
Well, when I would go to try to catch perch to use their, and all that, but anyway, I would use a little bread. I'd get a piece of bread or save it from breakfast or whatever, instead of eating it. And then I'd take and get a little small ball form and put it on my hook, and would put it out there. And that was the perch loved it.
Yep. Bread balls. The perch and the kivers love it. Kivers are basically a tiny, small panfish, basically. A lot of people call them different names. Crappies or crappies or
Yep.
Crappie.
Crappie.
we call them kibbers, bluegills, sunfish. It's all about the same thing. Just sometimes they're different breeds in different areas.
If we ever caught a freshwater carp, it was like, no, we're not keeping that. I was like, because I was a kid, but Dad, look how big this fish is. And he goes, it's got a lot of bones.
Yeah, a lot of bones, and in the summertime or in hot weather, like from down south and stuff, they're soft as mush. They're
Huh.
nasty. They are not. They're not good eats unless they're up here in the cold, just after the ice melts off the ponds and rivers. Then you can catch them, and they might be half decent, but they still got a bazillion bones. It's almost impossible.
Somebody's phone went ching.
My cats. I have motion detected at your front porch and motion detected in your living room.
I I thought the cats use your phone.
No, it's my camera.
I see.
Have you guys ever seen pictures of the white sturgeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting fish. We have them here in Idaho.
Yeah.
Once. It was
They
massive.
are protected. You can fish them, but you cannot take them out of the water. And if you do, it is an extremely high fine.
Because
Yep.
once they get out of the water, they'll die,
My
whether you
grandpa
put them
said
back or not.
if you take one of those fish, it's illegal as HEW hockey sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. Because those are the fish where they get roe.
They get massive.
Yeah, we've had some pretty massive ones caught here. And what's interesting is that Idaho is landlocked, but it also has a seaport.
Interesting.
That I did not know.
Yep.
Idaho?
North Idaho, there is a seaport. But we're
On a
landlocked.
big lake.
Huh?
On a big lake?
No. No, it's actually part of the waterway. I don't know. I can't remember if they call it like an interstate or what they call it, but it is part of it is
Intercoastal waterway.
yeah.
Yeah. Goes all the way out to the ocean.
And it's very critical to Canada, to the interior northern states, to get their products to the ocean for international trade. And without that port in Idaho, it would be very difficult for them to get their products to the ocean. Out of
like the Blackstone River.
Seattle. I believe it's Seattle port.
We used to go when I'd go scuba diving in the Red Sea. People, we never did. The biggest thing I think we ever saw was, besides sharks, is a whale shark, which is they're non-threatening, and all that. But the problem is that when they're feeding, they've got their big mouth and everything wide open, and you've got this big mouth coming towards you, and you're like, "What the heck?"
Yikes!
So
I
Ducks
remember
remind
that,
me
Ace. I've seen that.
Arkansas
A
poem called
reading test.
Arkansas MR ducks, MR not ducks, OSMR CM wings, OLIBMR ducks. What? I don't know what the initials, if those are just initials.
MR ducks. MR not ducks. OSMR. CMR.
Oh, I get
CM wings. OLIB. MR ducks.
it. I get it. A hillbilly, I reckon. Oh man, that's cute.
There's a whole bunch of those. One of them is it talks about the mice and CM itty bitty eyes, and I can't remember, a whole sheet full of them my dad brought home from work one time years and years ago, and it was a hillbilly reading test.
That's cute.
We had a
They were
lot of
good.
fun with that.
We're not ducks. Oh, SMR. That's cute. See them? Wings.
Will I be? MR ducks. Yeah.
I just know the old saying, swim on the surface, calm, cool, and collective, but underwater paddle like heck.
Uh-huh.
Really? That was over dramatic.
Well, it's supposed to be hell, but you know.
Boots walked in onto the rug and just plopped.
Well,
I gotta plug in my.
Learn things in Arkansas.
well, there's one thing I do know about Arkansas, and that is if you hear banjos, run.
Run.
If you hear banjos,
Yeah.
I missed it.
Deliverance.
Deliverance.
The movie.
Oh,
And ever since that movie came out, I've
That thing
always
creeped
said
me
that
out.
if I hear banjos in Arkansas, I'm running. Literally.
Yeah.
Because it's just,
Dee-da-dee-dee-dee.
I've got
Dee-da-dee-dee-dee.
PTSD from it. Miss
Dee-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Carmen's sitting there going like, oh my gosh.
My husband's from Arkansas, and he tells how his family, they're from Clark Ridge and Howard's Ridge area, and he talks about how in his family, and a lot of them down there, they play instruments, and
Oh yeah.
they would sit out on a clear night, and one member of the family on one ridge, they would start picking, and another family member on the other side of the holler, they'd hear it, so they'd get their instrument out and they'd start picking, and all across the holler, one side to the other, you'd hear the instruments a playing, and they'd get a jam going all over the holler, back and forth from one ridge to the other. And they played banjos, they played fiddles, they played guitars, mandolins.
Yeah.
You know, they played fiddles, whatever.
And played the what's it called? The mouth, not a mouth harp, but the doing, 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 doing.
Jews harp.
Jews
Jews harp.
And they also played spoons.
maybe.
Oh yeah.
I'm like not tired.
My dad used to play
The hammered
spoons.
dulcimer.
I love that thing.
I don't know if I'm
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite instruments.
Did you say harmonica or did I miss it?
I didn't,
hammered-
but I'm sure there were some that
hammered-
were, yeah, echo picking.
She said hammered dulcimer.
Yeah.
It's they also call it a trapezoid. It's
But
a
yeah,
stringed instrument that you
It
play with
played-
little tiny wooden handle hammers.
yeah. They also have the lap dulcimer. It would sit on the lap, or they'd hold it up here and they'd play it this way.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
but
That's what-
yeah, he would sit there and they'd be up on their ridge, and across the holler, the rest of the family would be on the other ridge, and
Oh yeah.
they would sit there and start picking, and you could hear it all across the holler. And there were banjos. No need to run.
Well, Ace brought up one, but which I forgot about too, is the empty jugs of the
Yeah,
Oh
of
yes.
the medicine. I'll call it
yeah.
that,
Yep. The moonshine jugs.
medicine. Well, I think when I went
Yep.
to Pigeon Ford, Tennessee, for work, and there was, no matter where you went in stores or gift shops, they had these little jars, mason jars type thing, and it had all these flavors of supposedly moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm just like, I wonder if it's really moonshine or if it's just, how can I?
Vodka.
Manufactured
Well, yeah,
moonshine.
produced. You know,
It's not the real stuff.
no, the real stuff will. You take a little sip and you're like,
Yeah. They have a hard time breathing after that.
Yeah.
yeah. You're out of gas. Here, fill her up.
Mhm.
You know, you can fill your car up or you pick them up.
Sometime when we get Logan up on the live again, you'll have to ask him to tell you some stories from back home. Have him tell you stories about his grandfather working on cars back in the day, like back
Racing
in
cars.
Thunder Road.
the days of Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah. At
Thunder
one of the
Road.
sheriff's departments that I worked at up in Sherman, Texas, in Grayson County, their first file that they had, that was number one file, first case, was a Bonnie and Clyde case.
Wow.
You know, I should do one of my Meet Me Mondays and have him just change the scenery. We'll do it over the summer.
All right.
I'll do that.
Absolutely.
I'll do a live. We'll change the scenery. Maybe we'll go down to the park. We have a Settlers Park museum, and there's an old cabin and some old machinery. Maybe we'll just set up in front of the cabin, and I'll have him just tell stories.
Well, don't forget the chairs.
That's a great
and the
idea.
cooler full of water.
Oh yeah, we'll take chairs, definitely. But
I'm not exactly sure where the family connection is, but my great grandpa James was a direct descendant of Jesse James.
very cool.
So
Yep.
Miss Lori, you're going to
I
have to quit
remember
talking
you
so
saying.
much. Nobody else can get a word in.
I'm sorry.
Are you getting tired, Miss Lori?
Nope. No, actually, I'm pretty good. It's only 12:30.
I
Well,
will
yeah,
definitely do that, Ace.
Yeah.
And I'll plan it ahead of time enough that we'll get it well advertised. He'll love it. He can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And let me tell you, he can talk and talk and talk. He can
Is
talk
that
I
breast?
so
noticed that. He does.
he
Troy,
gets
you are
tired of
absolutely
talking.
right.
Maybe I'll have
So-
him practice up on some of his music and learn a song or two. He can do Wildwood Flower on
Oh, yeah.
on his mandolin. He can do that. I think he can do it on his fiddle too. He has a dobro, a fiddle, and a mandolin
Hey, Betty.
that he's
Nice.
working to learn how to play. And maybe by then he'll know um, a couple of songs that he can play while we're at the cabin. And
That would be cool.
yeah, maybe I can reach out to the city and let them know what I want to do, and maybe they'll open up the little museum for us to go into the cabin.
That would be cool. And maybe he could have an audience to tell his stories to.
Maybe that would be really cool. That
Yeah,
would
but
be
you got to
really
be
That would be
careful
interesting.
because depending on if it's adults or if it's kids, you got to be careful. Parental permission.
Yeah, what the stories.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
have
no.
any. He doesn't have any stories that wouldn't be appropriate, as far as I can think of, that would be inappropriate for
No,
kids.
I'm talking about
Oh,
the
that's good.
videotaping.
About the what?
You know,
Videotaping.
the
Oh,
videotape.
I would have the video on him. It wouldn't be on the audience.
Not on the audience.
And if I did pan on the audience at all, I would make sure that when it was advertised that they would know ahead of time that this was to be a recording for YouTube. So
Because
would
working
be-
in the school setting that I worked at, I mean, it was like if you were going to record or do things, they had a do not list and a okay list.
yeah, this would be done in a public setting, and I would put a sign out there with the information on the channel and put on here, this is a public recording. If you don't wish to be recorded, please don't get in view of the camera.
Vamoose.
Yeah.
You'll have a sign like Chris's, like stuck to your.
I'm sorry.
You'll have a sign like Chris's
Yeah.
that says "I'm live."
Yeah. Live recording.
What?
Right. I might just have to do that. I'll have to work on that, but I think it would be really fascinating, and it would give him something unique to do.
Oh, he'd
And-
love it. He'd love it.
He would
Oh, he would.
absolutely.
He'd eat up on
I
it.
know he would. Yep.
He
would.
would.
He would love that.
He enjoys being the center of attention.
Thunder Road with Robert Mitchum. I just mentioned Thunder Road, and Troy Sutton answered with, yeah, Thunder Road with Robert Mitchum. It's a movie about the moonshiner. And
Yeah.
Robert Mitchum even sang the theme song for the movie.
What?
Nobody really knew that he could sing until then.
Yeah.
Chris, you got 20 minutes.
Fess Parker had an amazing voice too. A lot of people didn't know
Oh.
that.
Yes, he did.
He always played the bumbling sidekick, but he was amazing.
Oh, he played Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone.
Yep.
Fess Parker?
Yeah.
He played
Yeah,
Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett. in
Yep.
the Walt Disney movies.
Well, didn't he play it on a TV show as well?
Yeah. He was the
I heard that.
sidekick. He was the sidekick on I think if maybe I have the wrong name.
I think
I know
you're thinking of a different
Furnace
cast.
picked on. I know who I'm picturing.
Yeah, I think you're picturing the guy that did after
He was a
what was
deputy.
yeah, on
Was it
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke?
Yeah.
I had the wrong name then.
Out.
I thought it was Vess Parker, but
No, Gunsmoke was
I know who, I've got his face right in my mind, and I can't think of.
I know, I'm trying to think.
You heard me.
Ken Curtis.
Huh?
Ken Curtis?
Ken Curtis.
Yeah.
Festus. That's what I was. That's where I got it. Yeah,
Okay.
Ken Curtis. That's who
Yeah.
it is. Played
then-
Festus.
And then there was old Buck Taylor, who also in the sitcom or show series Yellowstone,
Just let her in.
he played on Yellowstone.
Out.
Why are you kicking off?
Because.
Who was that?
No.
Ken Curtis?
No,
They also
Buck,
played in
Buck
I'm
Taylor.
She's gonna sit there and scratch it.
Well, Taylor played Newton in Gunsmoke.
I don't know if you can see. Nope, over this way. And square up the phone. He's the one in the bottom row in the middle. That's him. That was him in now, but he was much younger, obviously.
That's who.
I was
Buck Taylor. He also played in the Yellowstone series.
Oh, I didn't like that show.
So, but
Played Newley.
oh yeah. I
We've been
remember him
sitting
now.
here plotting,
They're scratching under her door.
come up with a plan for you.
For me,
You,
why?
we're gonna do it this summer, and you're gonna love every minute of it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. If my kangaroos don't kill me first.
No, you truly are gonna really enjoy our plan.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
You already hear it?
Nope.
Well, your eagle ears. I figured you did.
Nah, I just woke up. I just had to go to the bathroom, but I'm going back to bed.
good night, Logan.
Night, guys. If I didn't have to go in so dang early tomorrow.
You love it and you know it.
Oh, I know. I'll probably be the only one there on back 40 tomorrow.
Yeah, you can handle
Well,
it.
just think, at least you only got the back 40, not the front 42.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can make a call if you want the front included.
Oh, hell. I sent him that picture of Monty today that I took.
Ace says that you guys chatted in a live chat for a bit, and she says that you're funny.
Okay. There's Monty, Mario, and another one that are all funnier than I am. And
Ace says, night, Logan.
Night, guys. I'm
Night, Logan.
we clean.
Good night, Logan.
Night, guys. We cleaned Mo and Curly's pen today, and Lassie, the Scottish Highlander cow. But boy, they're big pens. That's
Yeah.
what got me. But yeah, I drove tractor this week, filled up all the water tanks, and driving 4-wheeler for the feed crew, which takes about 20
Yeah.
minutes to go around the whole thing. So, oh god.
So he was knee deep in it, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Well, our water tank behind that big tractor of ours is 800 and damn near 1,000 gallons.
I got a helicopter flying over. Is it medical or what? Let's see. Air evac. Okay, it's medical.
You have the Pulse
Okay.
Point app?
I'm sorry?
Do you have the Pulse Point app?
No, I have that app.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Has he shown Monty yet?
Let me
Says flight tracker.
digify it.
The green line is the helicopter flying south.
Oh.
Flight trader.
Flight tracker.
Oh.
And the blue dot is where my phone is.
Oh, wow. It's really close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure it wasn't military. Because I got an alert earlier. I don't need that.
We have military planes and helicopters fly over us constantly.
Yeah, we're on the main route.
We do once in a while. I was just looking up Ken Curtis, and apparently he was a singer before he even became an actor.
Oh, okay.
He sang with the Tommy Dorsey band.
Ken Curtis was a
Um,
member of the Sons of the Pioneers.
Apparently, Ken Curtis was the original member of the Sons of the Pioneers.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I just want to make note that that's before my time.
Me
There it
too.
is right there. Yep, Sons of the Pioneers. Yep.
Yep. Even original.
He was one of his first TV
Why
shows
don't you
was
sit by me in
Gunsmoke.
No,
chat?
I gotta go to bed.
But after Gunsmoke, he did a bunch of movies. He did a bazillion movies.
Getting closer.
I already told you whenever you want to open it, it's fine with me.
No, I gotta wait 12 more minutes.
11.
He was also in Have Gun Will Travel.
Have gun will
Paladin.
travel.
Reads the card of a man. And then he did Gunsmoke.
I never could get into Gunsmoke.
Nah,
Or-
I didn't either.
Or Big
I'd watch
Valley.
it once in a while. He was on an episode of Perry Mason.
Oh Lord, I could. Oh no. I never got.
And then in 1960, he appeared in a TV show for the first time, a TV show of his own. Well, him and another guy. And it's probably not really well known at all. Ripcord.
I've heard of it.
They were skydivers. Providing skydiving services along with leading star Larry Pennell.
Kimasabi.
The series ran from 61 to 63. 76 half-hour episodes.
And Miss Lori is quick on the computer.
Yep. I just happened to click on his picture, and when I did, it brought me to
Yes, Ace, that's right.
Yes,
the,
Miss
the
Kitty.
source of all knowledge and truth is Wikipedia.
Wicca who?
Wikipedia. Get to the chopper. What's that movie?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper.
Lord.
It's not a tumor.
Yes, Ace. Gunsmoke had Miss Kitty.
I'll be
You
back.
got the reference, didn't you, Heather?
Huh?
You got the reference, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
It's not a tumor.
It's not the tumor. Yes.
And I,
I love that movie.
I do
said,
too.
and I said, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Yeah. It's not the tumor. That's Kindergarten Cop.
I think that's one of his best movies.
It is. It's a riot.
Do you know, and this is fact, that Kindergarten Cop, what place was it actually filmed at? Astoria, Oregon.
Yep.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That it was kind of a backwoods kind of.
You think? It was like a city that was built on the slope of a mountain from the Columbia River up. And the only way, there was no airport. The only way to get there was by Greyhound bus out of Portland, Oregon, which was 90 miles away.
It's where
Ugh.
Goonies was filmed.
Do what?
It's where Goonies was filmed.
In
Oh
Astoria,
yeah,
Oregon?
that was up
Astoria,
in
Oregon?
that area too. Was it Astoria?
Pretty sure. Up in that area, anyway.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good movie. Oh my God. My kids loved that movie.
Goonies. That was filmed in Astoria, Oregon.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay. I just heard the word. I got.
Do you want to come and join the live?
No.
Come on.
Going to bed again. Oh,
Goonies, Astoria, and Cannon Beach, Oregon.
yeah.
Oregon. Oregon.
In California. Wow.
Dummy.
Huh?
I never knew that.
What, Logan?
Oregon.
I knew it was up in that area.
Right.
What did he say?
Oregon.
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 I don't know why I said Oregon.
Are you
And
going
then
to get
at
there, Chris?
7 minutes, it's going to be, Chris is going to be, turn out
gonna
the
have to get
lights, the party's over.
I'm only waiting to say yeah, happy birthday to you.
He's waiting for 5 more minutes so he can open his birthday present. for
I
just a
need-
bit.
I need I need to get my hat.
Well, you got 5 minutes to do it. You better
It's right
skedaddle.
over here.
You better skedaddle and grab that Bergen thing hat there so you can be ready.
All you're gonna do is slide over here.
Oh, so she's gonna slide. Slide.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to
I
get a
used to
hat.
have.
That's a wig.
That's my hat. That's my Raggedy Ann hat. Me and hubby each had one, and we went to a Halloween party. He was Raggedy Andy, and I was Raggedy Ann.
I probably was, Ace. I'd be tired because I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my body back from nights to days, but my body is sitting there going like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?"
Yeah.
Oh wait, here I'll do it. Danger, 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 Will Robinson.
Danger Will Robinson. I remember those days. I was a little kid then.
I loved how back in the days of the Jetsons, everybody was going like, "Cool, we'll have flying vehicles and all that." All the mothers were going, "I don't care one bit about them flying things. I want the Rosie the robot and all the
Rosie
push
the-
button things to clean."
Yeah. Well, they got all that. Not to mention wireless phones and
Oh, I liked it when George Jetson
microwaves in every house.
pulled up behind another space car and he was like the car was like stopped, and so George Jetson grabs a microphone and says, you know, "What's going on? Why are you stopped?" Can you imagine if people had that nowadays,
Oh
where they could
God.
communicate with all the oh God, brain just went kaputs. Road rage incidents.
Oh yeah.
Gee, many crickets.
Yeah, because didn't he have a retractable roof or something?
Well,
Because it was like a bubble.
yeah, he did, and then he also had what was it? Was it not Marmaduke, but the dog, Astro,
Astro.
had the walking, go out and walk the dog, but you never saw
Yeah, on
Astro.
a treadmill.
Cool,
Yeah.
Troy. That's
All the
neat.
Vietnam and shrimp boat scenes in Forrest Gump was filmed at the state park in South Carolina that I was park ranger at. Ah, cool.
Wow.
That is cool.
2 minute
is.
warning. 2 minute warning. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Mail's in.
You got about a minute and a half.
Oh, thank God. I can see it now. I'm going to be like,
I'll keep you awake.
come on, you can do it. I mean, I know you're getting
All
old.
that caterwauling, you'll be wishing you could sleep.
Well, I did try to take a nap today, but it just wasn't successful because I got 2 hours.
1 minute warning.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Warning, warning.
I can feel it. The old ticker's ticking. Now, what TV show was it? Oh, the big one's coming. You remember that show? Sanford and Sons?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my God, it's the big one. Oh yeah.
And then he actually died of a heart attack.
Yeah, I know.
He dies of a heart attack at least once every episode.
But he actually in real life died of
No,
a heart
he
attack.
actually died of a heart
Oh.
attack while they were making the TV series.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he joked about it for years and years and years, and then he actually died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Flip Wilson hair caught on fire. Yeah.
It is.
Probably
Midnight.
about a 30-second warning, Chris.
No,
Oh,
it's midnight.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All together now.
Happy birthday, dear
Happy birthday.
Chris. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Well, thank you.
And many more.
Happy birthday to you. Only one will not do. Born again in Christ Jesus. Happy birthday to you.
I've never actually
Okay,
heard
that's
that
a
before.
weird one.
All right, there it is. Carrots love tomatoes. The
Oh,
book
look
I
at
wanted.
that. Nice. Okay, I gotta get this thing
That's the
off.
one that you told me that you wanted.
What's this one? Oh, the ultimate. Oh, yeah, I need to read that one. And there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wow. Holy Toledo. Anything else? What's this piece of paper?
What was that?
Once you have received this, please pay the bill. Let me put it back in here.
That's not what it says.
Let me seal it back up. Faith, we got to mail this back. Well, thank
That's
you.
not what it said.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, wow, 63.
You don't feel any older, do you?
I got you a new car, Chris. Well,
Cute.
thank y'all in chat. All I can say is, wow, I never thought I'd live this long. In my profession, that is.
Yeah. I can understand that.
So, I am blessed and truly thankful. Thank you, Lord, for another day.
Amen.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, Faith. I know you're asleep, but I appreciate your thought.
Well, all I got you is a joke.
Oh boy, here we go. Good joke. Okay.
Okay. I haven't done this in a really, really long time, so bear with me. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay. Hi, my name is Chubby Checkers. And my mommy's name is my mommy is chubby, and my daddy's chubby, and my baby sister's chubby too. One day, my daddy decided to take us on a picnic, and we got in our car and we started going down the road, and we were going 20 miles an hour. Then we got going 30 miles an hour and 40 miles an hour. Then we got going 50 miles an hour. Then we were going 60 and 70 and then 80 miles an hour and 90 miles an hour and 100 miles an hour. And then we stopped.
Oh, no. No.
And we stopped.
Oh, man. Thank you, Troy.
I don't know why that reminded me of that song about grandfather's clock.
Oh, I'm thinking about the picture about grandfather and why they call him grandfather, but I'm not going to go there.
My grandfather's clock.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
And Boots. Yeah, he's chilling out, so let him be.
He's in the box, but I think somebody just walked by me to go to Soraya's room, and she's got her door shut because they're trying to climb her wall. So they're not happy that they're out here, not in
The room.
Oh.
Well, I think I'm going to do my first thing and say goodnight. And I'm going to bed.
That sounds like a plan.
Because this old man needs his beauty rest. But thank y'all for staying up. And thank y'all in the chat as well. Ace, Troy. I think that's the only ones remaining.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna
I think
hop off
so.
and head to bed. I have to work in the morning, so. But I wanted to stay up and bring in Chris's birthday like the new year, which Soraya said it doesn't work that way, but we try.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
all right. It was good times. It was good times for sure. Well, y'all have a great night. Stay blessed. Sending everybody hugs.
Hugs, hugs.
And Miss Karma, you have a good night. And
You too.
thank you for the wonderful evening. And good night, Logan.
Ah, he's long gone.
Well, you said eagle ears, so I thought maybe you'd hear it.
That's
I'm
funny.
sure he's already fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully y'all have a pleasant and wonderful sleep as well. But y'all take care, be safe, and remember, tomorrow's not promised, so live for today. But y'all have a good night. I'm going to bed.
Did you see what Ace just said?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm 63. Welcome to 63, Chris.
Yeah.
Good night,
Wow.
Troy. Good night, Ace.
Good night, everybody.
Thank
night,
you
Chris.
all
Thanks,
for
everyone.
coming.
Good night,
Good night,
Lori.
Miss Lori.
Good night, Karma.
Are you going to
Night.
stay on, Miss Lori? Should I leave it up, or are you calling it off?
I think I'm just going to hit the sack.
All right. Well,
I
y'all
just
have a
had
good
to
night.
stay up. I had to make it to your birthday, so
All right.
All right.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
good night. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, Miss Lori.
Good night, Karma. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see you all tomorrow on Chris's live. I don't know. He never did tell us whether or not he was going to do it. But anyway, I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow. Good night, everybody. God bless. Take care.